Hi, this is Troy with Zoner Photo Studio 14. Today we're going to be looking at creating some cosmetic changes using our Deform tool, which is in Zoner Photo Studio 14. Well, let's go ahead and get started. If we look over to our left, we have our toolbox, and within the toolbox, right here is the Deform tool. You can also get to the Deform tool by simply pressing Shift plus X, but I'm going to double click on it or single click on it, and now we have our Deform tool. Once you have your Deform tool, if you go up top, you'll see a few settings for the Deform tool. I'm going to slide down our diameter just down to 15, and you'll see the size of this little circle, which is our Deform tool. Or you can go right back up and slide it all the way up to 50, which is where I'm going to be working. Now we're ready to go ahead and make some changes. The effect we're going to be using is the move effect. So it's sort of like the nudge command. So there is move, and we're going to come over here and we'll put the hand, the little hand, over the area that we're going to focus on. So let's get this area. We're going to press and we're going to slide over just a little bit. It doesn't take much. It's easy to overdo this technique. Now we're going to come over to the other side. We're going to press and we're going to just slide in just a little bit. So all we've done is thin her face out a little bit. Then you'll notice that you'll have areas where there's a little too much of a sharp edge. So the easiest thing to do is to reduce the size of our Deform tool and push that in just a little bit. So it kind of gives it a smoother look. And the way I reduce the size of that Deform tool and quickly resize it and make it smaller is our bracket buttons. Our open brackets, our left bracket and our right bracket will increase or decrease the size of most of your tools within Zoner Photo Studio. Now we've done that. Our next move, we would like to reduce her frown or improve her smile. Now, to add a smile to the model's face, it's pretty simple. What we'll do is we're going to reduce the diameter of our Deform tool. I'm going to bring it down in the area of, let's say, 10, a diameter of 10. We'll also zoom in on the model so that we can get a better idea of what changes we're making. Now, still using the move effect, I will just get into one corner and we'll just bring it up slightly. We'll go over to the next corner of her mouth and we're going to click and bring it up slightly. As I said, this technique really can be overdone very easily. So let's take a look at what we've done. I'll go undo and redo. Just gives her a slight smile to go with the thinning of the face. So let's zoom back out, and here we have it. We have more of a smile on her face. Sometimes you just can't overdo it, or you shouldn't overdo it. Now, another technique I'll show you while we're at it is we have some loose hair that's around the edges. We're going to actually use a separate tool, which is called the clone stamp. So I select the clone stamp. You'll press your control button to select an area that is fairly clean. So I'm going to press this area, and you'll notice that I'm not aligned. We'll describe or go into that a little later. But all you do is click, and as you drag, you are actually cloning out the loose hair. So this can take a little while, but I just want to give you an idea of how this tool works. Up top, you should always sample an area that's close so we keep the approximate same color. So I am just cleaning this area up by clicking, and there we are. So that kind of gives us a cleaner area over there on the right side, and I am going to do a little more cleanup work and then we'll show you the results. Okay, here we are. These are the results of our Deform tool and a little bit of clone stamp work that we've done. Really nice thing about Zoner Photo Studio, I will come up here to our Organize menu and compare images. So we will actually be able to look at the before and after. So we'll select both of those images, Organize, Compare Images, and we have both on screen at the same time. So here we can look at our before over on the left and our after over on the right. Pretty easy also, if you use your scroll wheel, you're able to just zoom in and zoom out. So I'll use up here the buttons, and you can just click and drag and you're able to see what is going on between the images. So our first image, we had loose hair, we had more of a non-smiling picture here. Also, we have the face shape, and what we've done is we've thinned out the face, we've added a smile, and we've removed all of the loose hair. So even if we go over onto the other side, you'll see where it's been cleaned up quite a bit. And this has all been done within Zoner Photo Studio. So there you have it, our before and our after, all done with Zoner Photo Studio.